But oh my God, I'm feeling fairly comfortable. I'm slightly less comfortable after that happened to me, and that as well. All according to my master plan. Yeah, no. Okay, the premise today is super simple. So at Christmas time, I got this thing. Now, this is a Nintendo Switch 2 steering wheel attachment for the Joy-Cons. If you follow me on Twitch, which you should do, you would have seen these things before, as I played Mario Kart World with these a little while back. So I've got a tiny bit of practice, but that was about a month ago now, so I'm a little bit out of the loop with it all, so it will take a minute to come back to me here, but we'll see what we can do. We're currently doing Shy Guy Bazaar to Wario Stadium here. That's gone quite badly for me there, but we'll see how we can make this up here. I probably want to use this Mega Mushroom sooner rather than later. I probably want to use it like going into this bridge bit here, as I believe that there might be an item set coming up, so I'm going to use it now actually. So yeah, let's hope that the shock happens like now. Not quite. That's fine. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We're in 14th coming into the track itself. This is one of my better tracks, but obviously I'm playing on an unconventional sort of method here. I say unconventional. This was actually the main sort of way of controlling the game back in Mario Kart Wii. But obviously, as time has gone on, the steering wheel attachments seem to get smaller and smaller, and that is bad from me there, to be honest. And I'm not entirely sure how I went out of bounds there, but that's annoying. I was trying to take the shortcut, and there comes the shock. Oh, we were inches away from that mushroom there. That's so frustrating. We're currently at 8,010 VR. It's not been going great for me at the moment. In recent streams, I've kind of been struggling, so you know, playing with motion controls is maybe not the route to take here, but yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, but we'll see where we can bring it back to here with our golden mushroom and triple. And we've gone into that person's super horn. That's so frustrating. Did we maybe get 5th there? 5th place is not dreadful. This is my first game on. I've actually had no prior warm-up today, so that was my first match on. I'm relatively happy with 5th going straight into that. Okay, it's time for Wario Stadium to Airship Fortress. Now, I think that this one will go decently. I'm not too bad at Airship Fortress, so we'll see how this one goes. I'd like to take a quick moment to give my mum a shout out. Without her, this video would not be possible. Not just because she gave birth to me, but also because these steering wheels were a present from her for Christmas. So thank you, Mum. I'm sure you're watching. We have actually managed to get a win with... Okay, there was no need for that spike. Come on, brother. But yeah, we have actually managed to get a win on stream with these before. So, you know what? There's a high bar for me today. I've got big expectations on the table. Also, I hope I don't disappoint. Oh, that's unfortunate. I had a star for that, and I've gone straight into the red shell that was in front of me as well. Oh my goodness, do you see that? That was so close with the banana there as well. Holy moly. We kind of got a bit lucky there, to be honest with you. But oh my God, I didn't see that there. That was actually kind of a jump scare. They kind of foxied me there. Holy moly, that was rough. Okay, we're kind of starting Airship Fortress. Okay, that's crazy. We're starting in a very compromised position here. By very compromised, I believe that there are 23 people in this lobby, and I'm 21st. I'm bouncing between 21st and 22nd. Now we're pretty steadily in 22nd. But we have got a bullet and a golden mushroom. We could do wondrous things here, to be honest with you. I tried to get on the rail there, but it doesn't matter too much. We'll just use our bill. That might... Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, why has he done that? Spat me out right there and let me steer into the pole. We can bring this back. We can bring this back. That's a boomerang. That might help us a little bit. I think we actually got the cow with that somehow. That's fine. We only got 3 with that. I got people right behind me, but let's try and get the double here. And what? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my goodness, recovery is so tough. Okay, and now it's all going to rubbish. Holy, oh my God. Yeah, no. I steered too much. Oh my gosh, it's one of those days. And suddenly we've lost 69 points as well, so we're down actually into the 7,000s. I'm back to being an absolute pleb. But now we're doing Airship Fortress to Drybones Burnout. Now, I'm not very good at Drybones Burnout. It's one of the tracks I haven't really practiced at all. And by not really practiced, I mean I haven't practiced it. The thing is, it's very, very sensitive. As you'd imagine, as you'd hope, it's very, very sensitive. But it throws me off quite a bit, and tricks seem a lot more difficult to do. I tend to, when I'm playing with tilt controls, which, don't get me wrong, isn't very often, but I go for the shake tricks. It feels more natural rather than using the triggers. And those seem a lot more inconsistent than when you do press the triggers here, so... And another thing to keep in mind is that charge jumps are so difficult to do. If I try and charge one up and go straight, it's a bad example because I've done it, but like it's so easy. Where it is so sensitive, it's so easy to accidentally do a jump to the side. Okay, we're in a decent position here, actually. I'm feeling fairly comfortable. I'm slightly less comfortable after that happened to me, and that as well. But you know what? You know what? I'm not even comfortable anymore. I'm uncomfortable now. Good job, game. As soon as I was saying how comfortable I was, you've taken it away from me. I can't have anything in this game. But here we are at Drybones Burnout, and I'm not even going to get to do the Shroomless shortcut, annoyingly. But the shock did just happen, so I'm going to hold on to this Mega Mushroom for just a moment. A Mega Mushroom can't get stolen by a Boo, which is really good. Like, that is very helpful. So I can't get shocked for at least... probably 10 more seconds. So I reckon at the other side of this glider, I'm probably going to pop the Mega Mushroom. I didn't actually mean to get on there, but that is okay. Let's jump off the edge there. I didn't mean to do that. But this is looking like it could be something. This is very much looking like it could be something, chat. Hold on. Third game on. And that's our first win of the day with the tilt controls, everybody. Look at that. Okay, that was surprising. Like that's really unexpected, but hell yeah, we get 37 points back, so we're still actually at a loss at the moment, but don't you worry, this is the first win of many of the day. We are pushing on with the intermission tracks with Drybones Burnout to Mario Circuit this time round. And if you're wondering where my crown went since the last round, I decided it would be a really good idea to just drive into some lava in the break there. Uh-oh. I just lost my own crown. I just did it to keep myself humble, you know. I don't want it to go to my head that I won a race on tilt controls. I don't even think you get the tilt controls badge anymore on this game, which is really unfortunate. If I could get the little golden steering wheel next to my name, that would be absolutely glorious. But alas, you can't even tell them that you're playing with tilt controls anymore. 0 out of 10 game. 8 Deluxe is far better. Okay, I think I'm actually going to hold on to my Mega Mushroom until about... now. There we go. And I'm praying for a shock right now. Not quite, but we have got a Boo, so a second shock dodge is possible. And in fact, I'm going to use the Boo right now. We're going to take some elite shortcuts here. We got an Ice Flower with that, so what can we do? Oh, I think we actually got someone with the Ice Flower mid-air there. But that's a very short version of Mario Circuit, so I'll be happy to take home 5th, to be honest with you. Not the most exciting race there, but that's fine. And yet another intermission track with Mario Circuit to Moo Moo Meadows. Now, I am not a intermission track hater, but I do wish that we would get more 3-lap tracks, or at least the option to exclusively play them, to be honest with you. Like a classic online mode would be fantastic, but hey, it's Nintendo, it's not going to happen, you know. At the very least, I'd quite like them to do what they did with Koopa Troopa Beach with all tracks, you know. At least do 2 laps of each track, because you spend so long driving to them, and you get an underwhelmingly short amount of time actually on the track. I do quite like it when you play the tracks backwards. I don't know why. It's just like, it's got a unique charm to it, you know. I'm not meant to be driving this way around the track. Why am I driving this way for? No, I like that a lot for some reason. Okay, we have actually got a mushroom, so let's see if we can take the shortcut here. If we release that, it's not my most perfect execution, but we did it. And now we've got a very, very nice gap, actually. I'm feeling decent about my chances here. There is quite a large mushroom shortcut at the end, so we'll see if we can hold on to this. I'm not entirely sure right now, but no, we've got a beautiful gap. Actually, we've got a really nice gap, and that's our second win of the day. Oh my goodness, did you see that at the end there? Both the blue shell and the lightning tried to get me, but I'd already crossed that line. Absolutely phenomenal there, and that's our second win of the day. And this time, I'll try not to lose the crown instantly. And we are officially up on the points as well. We started at 8,010 points, and we are now at 8,033. Absolutely incredible. And we are finally on our first 3-lap track, being DK Pass. You don't really want to be in first on this track, so I didn't take a rocket start at the beginning, because you really want... There goes the crown. You really want mushrooms. Mushrooms are your best friend on this track. And let's see if I can get the shortcut. Nice. Sometimes when I'm playing with motion controls, I mess that up because I accidentally do a side flip. I just basically jump off the map, which obviously doesn't help my win rate there. Let's see if we can take this little shortcut. No, missed the tree. That's okay. That's okay. But I'll show you why I don't really want to be in first right now. And it's coming up right here. So just after this enormous ski jump, you can see I'm in second place here. We saw first place just do it. But if you take that insane shortcut, you're basically guaranteed a win right at the final turn there as well. Especially if you're in second place. But this is actually exactly where I want to be. First place can't get any mushrooms. So being in second place means that I can get mushrooms in order to take the shortcut. But first have got no mushrooms. They cannot take the shortcut. Let's try this one off the cliff here. Beautiful stuff. And I think they actually messed it up. So I've kind of soiled my own strategy. But it's okay because we do have a super horn. So if we get enough of a gap, we've got a slight gap at the moment. So if we do get enough of a gap, that the mushroom shortcut doesn't make any difference, which we haven't actually got, then we can actually defend ourselves from blue shell anyway. And we've got the triple greens, which are a nice bit of defense and also offense, as you can see. They did have a red shell though, so I'm expecting that to be coming to me soon. That's the one thing I couldn't defend myself against though, was the shock there. So this could go incredibly badly for me. And you see there I accidentally did a drift rather than starting a charge jump. So that's bad. We did miss out on that shortcut, but let's see if we can take the one off the edge here. That was bad. That was really bad. But actually, almost a genius strategy unintentionally. We jumped off the map to avoid the blue shell there. I'll take that absolutely. Pure luck. Pure luck. Now, oh, that's such bad timing. As I used the coin, I got my banana stolen. But we've got enough of a gap here that I reckon this mushroom shortcut will be not able to stop us from winning yet again. That makes 2 in a row, everyone. Look at that. That is the stuff of dreams, all on the tilt controls. I promise you, I am still using them. I know I'm performing pretty decently right now, but no, we are still on the tilt controls. So the lobby has actually gotten quite a bit smaller since the last race. We've only got 14 people in the lobby now, so we'll see what we can do. But we are doing DK Pass to Sky High Sunday right now. To be honest, I probably should have taken the rocket start there. Sky High Sunday is one that really doesn't benefit from mushroom shortcuts, so I probably could have front run. But you know what? I'm protecting myself in a sense from you know, blue shells and whatnot. We could use mushrooms at this little bit here because those are some crazy good shortcuts you can take there, but that's absolutely fine. I'm going to... Oh my goodness. I don't even know what happened there. I almost ran into that guy's bomb. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we've got a star in like 7th was that. That's really good. Now I've got to guess where the shock's going to happen, or I could take this mad shortcut right here. And that's what I'm going to do. That's just what I'm going to do. It wasn't that good, but it's fine. It's fine. This map kind of reminds me of Sweet Sweet Canyon from Mario Kart 8. The redesign of this track really reminds me of Sweet Sweet Canyon, which I think should have been in the game, by the way. I think maybe we should have had Sweet Sweet Canyon over Sky High Sunday, because we've got 0 tracks from Mario Kart 8 in this game. Which is really disappointing, but hey, it's okay. I'm sure there'll be DLC eventually. Now that baby Peach has gotten insanely... The only thing that can save me now is a blue shell, to be honest with you. And I have not pulled any good items there. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I accidentally got on the rail. If I just do use this feather, that's fine. And we're going to... Oh, completely messed that up and jump off the map. Okay. Hey, you can't win them all. You know, you cannot win them all. We are, as long as we don't get last place. But I've got to remember, this is going to be a really bad result. I'm going to lose a lot of points for this because there's only 14 people in the lobby. If there's ever a race to do bad on, it was not that one. It should not have been that one. But hey, here we are. Oh, minus 66 points. That puts us back down into 7,000. That is steep. That is a steep point loss. Yet another intermission and yet another water track. Two of the most lethal combos at the moment here. But we are doing Salty Speedway to Wario's Galleon. Now, I like Wario's Galleon as much as the next guy. Do I think the water ruins it? Maybe a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit. I need redemption for those points I've lost. I can't end today until we are back to being positive. The reason I'm losing so many points after each race is because of how low everyone else in the lobby is. They expect me to be doing really well against these low skill, low point players. But obviously, where I'm in quite the compromised position here, okay, that's crazy. You know something. That's very lucky for me that the shot came in. I wasn't first there when that thing targeted me, but I guess that Biddy Bud got very lucky there. The moment they took first. I got very lucky though with the shock slowing everyone down. And here comes Peach, baby Peach, who is our current champion. They have been putting in some crazy performances. They're ranked 8,400, I believe. So you'd expect that. That was kind of a good whatever I just did there. But I couldn't quite stick the landing on it. But let's see what we can do. I can potentially take the mushroom shortcut. Why have they slowed down? Why have they let me take it? Is there a blue incoming or something? I'm suspicious. I'm not going to use this mushroom just in case. I don't know why they just slowed down so much there. Okay. I mean, if they're just letting me take it, then I'll be fine. What? I don't really know why they just slowed down. Did they backed out and just let me win that one? What? Why did they do that? Why did they just let me win? I'm so utterly confused, but hey, thanks. Another win. Another win. Will we go positive, though? No, we are 1 point up of being positive. That would have been so beautiful, ending things on going positive and a win. But no, we've got to keep playing until we are back to being positive today. Another intermission again, and this time to Cheap Falls. We have been getting offered 3-lap tracks, but people seem to be picking the intermissions. I'm not entirely sure why, to be honest with you. But here we are, Cheap Falls. Hopefully we can win this one for the Fish Nation over on Twitch. In most streams, I typically play as a Cheap, and every viewer that joins me typically plays as Cheap as well. We are the Fish Nation over on Twitch, so if that sounds pretty good to you, then you should go follow me over there too. I'll be honest, it is looking unlikely for the Fish Nation. We are currently in 18th place, but anything can happen. Not so much when you crash into bananas in whirlpools, but hey, it's okay. I've got the coin shell. I could use it now. We're only at 12. Here we are. Oh my goodness. That was bad. That went really badly. And I'm not going to get any of the coins from it either. And that's terrible. This is terrible. they're Mario Karting me. It's against my will. So we're still at 12 coins, despite everything there. Right, here we go. Use the golden mushroom across here. That's a beautiful shortcut. We just about didn't get the golden mushroom cycled in time, but of course I've run into someone's green shells. That's so frustrating. Okay, it's fine. Oh no! That bounced me backwards. That's so frustrating. And because we were in the water, it just launched me backwards as well. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm doing it for the Fish Nation. We are gonna win this. Have faith in me. Have faith in me, everyone. You've got to believe me. Come on. Oh no, that Sting Bee has an enormous lead. Hang on, it might all be over. It might all be over. Hang on. 4 red shells is not exactly what I need right now. Or a shock. I would prefer to have the red shells than not to have them. I'm sorry, Fish Nation. I may have let you down here. What? He just jumped on me. No! That's the last thing I needed. Here we go. Mushrooms are good though. We can get second. We can get second. Oh, not quite. I didn't want to risk getting the slipstream there because they were going to drop a banana on me. But third place, hey, we're fine with third place. Okay, now it's time for Cheap Falls to Dandelion Depths. Let's see what we can do. We might want to stay kind of in second place here. Let's get on this rail for these coins. Look at that. That's cheeky. So now I'm actually faster than everyone else because of my extra 2 coins. Well, seemingly not. Here we go. Let's just take this shortcut. I know it's early on. Oh, and get on the rail and miss all the item boxes. All according to my master plan. There's an enormous mushroom shortcut at the end of Dandelion Depths, so that's why I don't want to be in first place right now. If I can get a mushroom and smuggle it into first place, that's absolutely fine, and then I'll try my balls off. But right now, first place is not where I want to be. Yet here I am. Here we find ourselves. Well, if I can get enough of a gap, I guess. And then we're going to get red shelled and drop into like 10th, maybe. I reckon 10th. I'd love some mushrooms. I'd love some mushrooms and not to be hit by a miscellaneous green shell that came from absolutely nowhere. Let's get rid of those guys. And I think I'm going to be really cheeky and drop the bomb behind me there. Drop down into 5th. We had a bit of a stroke of bad luck there, but let's see if we can bring this back. Nope, we have gotten a feather. What are my item chances right now? This is terrible. I'm just getting really unlucky with items right now. And we all know that this game's real name is Item Kart World, so it all comes down to the items. But let's see. That's very lucky that I got that there. And another super horn and mushroom. At least we got the mushroom. But I really need to stop getting super horns. Well, that's fine. We didn't even get to use the mushroom. But now no one has anything. Up until this item set right here, where I'm going to get the double. And please give me mushrooms. That kind of works. That kind of works. There could be a win on the table here. Here we go. If I use this now... And then we can just go across here, taunt on them a bit with the coins, and just like that, win the race. I don't know how that happened, to be honest with you, but I am chuffed. And there we are. At last, we are at 8,055. We have not gained that many points, but 45 points is 45 points gained rather than lost. There we go.